Today we will discuss top 5 rules for becoming fluent in English. Number 1. Don't study grammar too much. If you want to pass an exam, then study grammar. But when it comes to speaking, if you try to use grammar rules, then you may get confused and it also slow down your speaking. So avoid grammar while speaking English. The second rule is learn and study phrases. If you know 1000 English words, you can't even make one correct sentence. But if you know 10 phrases, then you can make many sentences with the help of those. Like hit the hay, break the ice, under the weather, etc. Suppose you have to say you are sick, then you can say I am under the weather. If you have to say someone to go to bed, then you can say hit the hay. So try to learn and study more and more phrases, because these phrases help you in speaking English and gradually it makes you fluent in English. One more thing, while speaking English, don't try to translate from mother tongue. But some people do. When they speak English, they try to translate mother tongue in English in the mind. It's wrong. When you will try for translation in mind, you really don't know what the output will come out, because it's hard to translate and also it's time consuming process. It makes the other person bored. Other person may stop listening to you or may feel indifferent to you. So stop translating, because English should come out automatically from your tongue. You have to speak English automatically in the same way as you speak your mother tongue. Next rule is reading and listening not enough. Practice speaking. 3 pillars of one language is listening and speaking. If you have to learn one language, then you have to follow all these 3: reading, listening, and practice. But for becoming fluent in English, you have to practice speaking. If you practice speaking, as you see in babies start speaking first, and gradually they become fluent. Then they do writing and listening. So speaking is quite important. Only speaking can make you fluent. You know that how clear is your English. If you will not speak, then you will never come to know that how your English output is, how your mouth will react when you will speak English. Know your English speaking skills. To know your fluency, you have to speak out and speak out aloud. So you can say words of English easily without much effort. Number 1, speak English most of the time. You have to create English speaking environment. You have to tell your friends that you will only speak English. If you can't speak English always, then you have to at least find out 1 hour per day. In that hour, you will speak only English. This habit will make you fluent in English. You have to create the environment on. Because then you will speak English again and again. Suppose you speak English 1 hour per day for next 30 days. Then your mind and tongue will become habitual to English. Then you will not find any difficulty while speaking. Our last point, 5 number, is study correct material. If you read education and education, then whose fault is this? You will always read education. Wherever the correct is education. And some people call knife as knife and knowledge as knowledge. Because you are not reading correct material. You have to always study correct material. Practice makes a man perfect. But what will make you perfect? If you practice wrong things always. So study correct material so you can study correct things. These are the 5 rules I discussed today for becoming fluent in English. I hope this video will be helpful for you. Thanks for watching.